Imagine you're sitting at sunset, watching the warm orange light, feeling a gentle breeze on your face and enjoying a piece of chocolate. You're not just seeing colors and feeling textures, you're experiencing it. You're feeling the warmth of the color, the sweetness of the chocolate, and the harmony of the moment. But why do you have these experiences? What makes us feel taste, pain, joy, or sadness? This is the hard problem of consciousness, one of the greatest mysteries of science and philosophy. The idea of the hard problem emerged relatively recently in 1995. It was popularized by the philosopher David Chalmers. He proposed dividing the problems of consciousness into two groups, easy and hard. Easy problems are those that can be explained by science. For example, how does the brain process sound or images? We already know that sound waves are transformed into signals that the brain interprets as words or music. Easy problems are related to understanding mechanisms, but the hard problem is different. It asks, why do we feel anything at all? Why do we have an inner world and not just data processing like a computer? Imagine a robot. For example, modern AI can recognize faces, describe paintings, even compose music. But it has no inner feeling of joy from seeing a face or inspiration from music. If we show AI the color red, it will say red, based on the wavelength of light, about 750 nanometers. But the robot will never experience what you call red. This difference between knowledge and experience is what scientists call qualia, subjective sensations. Red for you is not just information, it's a feeling. The human brain is an incredible organ. It weighs about 1.4 kilograms and contains about 86 billion neurons. Each neuron can connect with 10,000 other neurons, forming networks of trillions of connections. That's more than the stars in our galaxy. Electrical impulses between neurons reach speeds of 270 miles per hour. The brain is a real supercomputer, but here's the problem. Despite all this data, no one understands why these neurons create feelings. Scientists know that the limbic system and areas like the amygdala are involved in processing emotions. But how this turns into consciousness remains a mystery. Scientists and philosophers have tried to solve this mystery using various approaches. In 2020, neurobiologists spent about $20 billion on brain research worldwide. Modern experiments with MRI allow us to observe how the brain reacts to emotions and sensations. For example, when we see the color red, the occipital cortex is activated. But this only explains the process of data processing, not the feeling of red itself. Research with animals shows that even the simplest creatures, such as octopuses or bees, may have the beginnings of consciousness. But how they experience the world, nobody knows. Understanding consciousness is not just a philosophical question. It could lead to a revolution in science and technology. For example, can artificial intelligence become conscious? Today, about 50% of AI experts believe that machines can reach the level of human consciousness by 2101. Will this help us better understand how to treat mental illnesses like depression or schizophrenia? More than 280 million people worldwide suffer from depression. Could this change our understanding of what it means to be human? The hard problem of consciousness is a mystery that reminds us how amazing our world is. Perhaps one day scientists will find the answer to how electrical impulses turn into joy, pain, or inspiration. But for now, we remain in search. And maybe it's this search that makes us human.